We have a bunch of stuff to break down here for Black Ops 7, some multiplayer leaks, BO2 content returning, and much more. But first off, Casino on Black Ops 7 leaked. So interesting. Now, I forgot, this actually was a Black Ops 4 DLC map that came out, I guess, around February 2019, right? I was kind of checked out of BO4 at this point, and I didn't play much of the game. We need Vonderhaar back, man. Oh, it is what it is, I guess, but Vonderhaar leaving was definitely a big L. I think that's universal at this point. But this is Casino, and apparently it's going to have some type of role in BO4 MP, probably a 6v6 map, maybe a larger map, not so sure. But if we look at the outline here, looks kind of big. Interesting stuff for sure. Now, apparently, again, not confirmed here. These are all just leaks. The Casino remake will look like the Casino from the Black Ops 4 campaign. So we have Iceman Isaac going around here outside the map, looking at the casino. And then here's a look as well from a campaign shot in this game. Interesting stuff. Obviously, do I personally care that much about this map returning? But the BO6 version located in Avalon, no, doesn't interest me that much. I kind of just care if it's a solid map layout and it's fun to play on. But if you guys care about the lore, if you played it back in BO4, if you played the BO6 campaign, if you really like this, let me know down below. But I think it's just a cool league, different content. Although I'd rather them just remake, again, other BO4 maps as opposed to this one. But again, let me know down below. Black Ops 6 just dropped a brand new update, and now you're not just grinding for camos or levels, you're grinding for real rewards. Thanks to Devour's Summer Frenzy, every session in Black Ops 6 can earn you XP that actually means something. Just jump in, complete your in-game quests, stack your XP, and then redeem that XP in the Devour loot shop for gift cards from an absolute ton of different places. You could even pick a guild, claim your proof of play badge, and compete on the global leaderboard. It's not just about kills anymore, it's about how well you play the system. Devour Play turns your time spent gaming into something that pays back. It's totally free, it's super easy to set up as well, and you're earning while you game. It's as simple as that. So if you're already running BO6, why not make those wins count for a bit more? Now, this is the bigger news dump in my opinion, not a leak. Confirmation here. If you're a fan of Black Ops 2, especially Black Ops 2 competitive, you'll have a good time in BO7. Treyarch's Associate Design Director. This was during the COD Champs live stream, which, by the way, I think I have it up here. Optic Texas somehow went back-to-back. Insane stuff. Did not think they were even going to make champs at one point in the year, but they actually went on to win the event. Crazy stuff, by the way. But back to this. Obviously, we had the leaks already about this year's game being some type of continuation, BO2 semi-pseudo remake, right? So I'm not saying it's going to be all BO2 content, but there's going to be some clear BO2 inspiration, maybe some weapons. The PDW was already seen in the trailer, some maps, stuff like that. So we already kind of knew that from the leaks, but now we're getting more confirmation of BO2 being a part of this game. At least, you know, they're being inspired by what we saw back in BO2. But what do they mean by this? I mean, if you're a fan of BO2 comp, you're going to have a good time. What exactly does that mean? There's a couple things we can look at here. So the Ghost of Hope says, I'm actually so curious about how this could possibly be true. If the game has a bunch of doors, small maps, tac sprint, unsatisfying score streaks, gunsmith, like BO6 does, which is, for the most part, the antithesis of what BO2 was. I think it's kind of funny how it went from super large maps to really small maps. It's, why can't we have a happy middle ground? I really don't get that. The doors, kind of annoying, not that big of a deal in my opinion, but still just a bit useless. Tac sprint, score streaks aren't as good nowadays. Gunsmith is too much. So what do they mean by this? Is it going to be like classic league play back from BO2, which, you know, is a dumbed down version of what we have now, maybe a more simplified, better version, superior in many people's opinions. But ranked play nowadays is not that bad. The main problem are the cheaters, right? So if you got rid of cheaters and had a better anti-cheat, I think people would actually enjoy ranked play as it is right now. But maybe going back to the basics would be cool and is what they're planning. It could be just some comp BO2 maps. Some of the OGs here. We've seen Standoff, we've seen Raid, Express. Those are cool, but them returning again would be a bit much. Plaza would be interesting. I think Plaza was played for maybe one of them, I'm not so sure. Meltdown was played for Search, right? That'd be cool to see. Yemen was played for, I know, Hardpoint. I forgot if there was any other mode for that one. Stuff like that, that'd be really sick. I don't know. Pick 10, that would be a game changer if they just reversed the whole Gunsmith stuff and brought us Pick 10. Apparently, Sledgehammer was going to give us Pick 10 for MW3 a couple years ago, and IW said no. I mean, again, just a leak, not confirmed, but just come on. It's just crazy how this works, but Pick 10 would be cool. I prefer the more simple version. I lose track of all the attachments. Maybe I'm just unk nowadays and I can't hang. It is what it is. Let me know down below if you guys like being able to put on a million different attachments and go through 100 different foregrips. You guys might like that. I get it for sure, and it's maybe more similar to real life, I guess, but in my opinion, Pick 10 returning would be kind of fire. So let me know down below what you think that could be. And for BO7 overall, we had our official first couple of images that got leaked out. It looks solid, and this guy says here the leaks look awesome, but if you compare it to BO3, it looks kind of dull, which this might be not the best comparison here because the colors are still kind of here for BO7, and this shot, I don't know, looks kind of dull to me as well, but I know what he means. Like, all in all, if you look back at any BO3 MP map, the campaign, the multiplayer, in certain instances, the zombies as well, there's just so much color in everything. Nowadays, there is not a grayscale. I think they've gotten a little better with that, especially with Treyarch, and Sledgehammer did fairly well with their colors on the MP maps last year, but BO6 is so just, I don't know what it is. It's a mixture of IW, a mixture of kind of Treyarch, not really. They could do much better with the atmosphere and the feel of the game, and upping the colors, upping the saturation just a little bit, I feel like would be so much better. Maybe it's a little less realistic, maybe, I don't know, but I feel like that was the classic Treyarch look, brighter maps, 3-lane style. I don't know, Treyarch has kind of lost their unique feel, in my opinion, past couple years. Does anyone care? Maybe not. I don't know. I think it would be cool to go back to that, but maybe not. You guys, let me know down below your opinions on that. But for now, subscribe for more. Shout out to the members, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.